Election don't they come? Kata kata everywhere. People don't they reason say who they go vote for, who be their candidates, why they won't vote for these candidates. Before now, I don't tell you now severally, say psychology na the study of human behavior. And if we talk about election, if we talk about voting, na another human behavior now we they talk about. Because na still behavior. So on this aspect, e get one branch of psychology where we fit talk say harness our political mind with our human behavior. They call am political psychology. On that note, make I introduce myself for una wey una no know me before. My name na Ajibola Ismail Oluwadamilola Omotiyafojapo Ayinde, aka Common Person. Yeah, I don't add am. Like I tell una before, I don't add am to my name. So wetin I wan do today dey very very simple. I don try bring person wey be say I know say himself him head dey burn for book. One political scientist by name Amir. I add am make him come tell us wetin voting, wetin all these things wey we dey expect, wetin e be politically. Like as a political scientist, make him tell us about voting, make him tell us about election, wetin e mean. Then we go come see am if e tally. Me sef go come use my own psychological sense, chook one or two, try make una understand how psychology fit play role for this election. So on that note, make I introduce una. Too much talk no dey full basket. Make I introduce una to Amir himself.
Hello everyone, my name is Kabiru Isa Amir. I am a student of Federal University Kashiri. Thank you. So I'm here to talk about, I was invited by my brother Damilola Ajibola Ismail, aka Common Person. So I'm here to talk about what really voting is, why election, and why people that are having so much in life want to come out to be elected for.
So, now on that note, I don't hear am from my own mouth by himself. Now King Amir, na I dey with. Na him brand name be that. So as me, I take the street psychologist. Mona say I'm as King Amir. Yeah. So on that note, I want more reason like wetin be election. Like why election? Why we no fit just dey? We say election no go even dey. We go just dey live without having election. So why election? Wetin be election?
Election, first of all, wetin I go talk be say election it started from the 17th century in United States of America. So that's where voting and election really started from. So from there, due to again that's the reason why we're even doing election and voting in this country is because of democratic states of government that we are practicing in this country. So the thing we say now, we must vote. That is one short thing, we must vote. Because now through voting, we will take comot to show our own interest on who we want be. May not be like say they cheat us for government. Sure you now understand. So all those things really matters now. So I'm going to break down everything. What we supposed to do during voting, how we want to take vote, why we go vote, and how we want to take know who know they deceive us, how we want to select better candidates for ourselves.
About selection of candidates, he gets something where we say for psychology. I get this theories too I like very well, and it is very very common to every social scientist. That's Abraham Maslow. He give hierarchy of needs. He give 5. Out of that 5 hierarchy of needs, I actually get 110 paper where I write using that same theory to explain. I call them psychology of election. I use them explain why people they even partake in election. You go see say this period where we dey, people they come up with different interests. They tell you say yes, them there be this person, there be this person. But the truth be say, according to Abraham Maslow, if you go by Abraham Maslow theory, because that theory, in your put I'm saying that theory of needs, it don't apply to so many aspects of human life. Even this election of Abraham, all these people where we they see, where they go for these positions, nothing differentiate them from the stage of self-actualization of Abraham Maslow. Because if you look all the candidates they where we say in own net worth past Nigeria budget, almost all of them, some of them, the money where they don't already get don't do them to satisfy, like to dey fine in life. Then why you won't come be our president? Not be the money, then waiting be the thing we won't make you our president. Now that one now bring us come the part of psychology. Abraham Maslow theory, I mean, when you talk about self-actualization, all these people just want self-actualize. Na the thing be that. So more hear from Amir again. Now, wetin you feel say they judge our reason for voting? Say now like this, I wan go vote. How you fit take explain say na why I pick this person with this?
Although everybody has its own self-interest, that is number one. There are things that we really don't even consider in selecting our own candidates. That one na sure thing, because now like this, for this country where we dey, everybody now na either him person or him religious person or him tribal person. Now most top
That one
three
dey
things,
similar to nepotism.
yeah, na e dey similar to am.
Okay.
Now the main thing wey be say people dey even use select candidate, na why till today we still dey fail and we dey blame ourselves, dey blame our leaders. And again, another correction wey I wan make our people know, because say our president get problem, wetin you go check, no be only him dey rule, na him dey top, na him be the highest, but where him other cabinet dey, where dem dey, the governors, the chairman, all of them gara dey plenty.
So if we dey vote now, more no look am from the angle of say we just dey vote this person.
Yeah.
Rather na who this person fit work with, wey go achieve the purpose wey him want.
Because each political party wey you dey see for this country, they get their own ideology, they get wetin they wan imply for that place, wey they get wetin they wan achieve. Apart from their personal achievement, they fit get their own achievement wey as a political party they wan achieve for the sake of that country. So now it depends whether those political parties, either if they are patriotic or if they are not. Maybe they are either patriotic or their selfish interest is what is
Driving them.
yeah.
So, and the thing be that. So on that note now, from the psychological point of view, where I fit take explain am, the reason why we dey vote, him raise one point saying about interest. But still, I go back to Abraham Maslow theory, because that guy a better guy. Now, he explain something. He start with physiological need. Say the fact say we dey try wan satisfy this need, na him go dey judge how we go take behave. For western part of Nigeria, I no go wan mention the states particularly. Some years back, we dey see governor dey talk about stomach infrastructure. Now, wetin e mean? People dey vote. We hear about stomach infrastructure. People dey vote because of the physiological need wey they lack. Wetin be the physiological need? Food.
Shelter.
Because of say shelter. Because of say they lack am, e con dey determine who they go vote for. So now we don dey this kind period wey be say, because of say I no see food chop, the candidates wey bring rice come, na him I go vote for.
And wetin dey drive them to go vote for another candidate?
To go vote, yes, because of say now you fit be say na this candidate you know wey go do better thing, but because of say na this candidate bring wetin you lack, you go do am. While some people na because of sense of belonging. I dey follow one man talk which day, he mention him candidate. He say, okay, who be your candidate? He mention him candidate. The next thing I come ask am say, okay, tell me one thing wey be say this candidate don do, wey be say you fit talk say okay na why you wan move vote for am. To be sincere, in candidate na my candidate, but I be just wan hear am. Na in the next thing him start with say, shey I like Nigeria as e take dey like this. At the end of the day, him answer me, him talk say, and so and so. That so and so, because of the kind platform wey this one be, I no go wan complete wetin that so and so be. But at the end of the day, wetin this man use end the statement na because of say the person wey him dey support na him ethnic group, na why belong to him ethnic group, na why him wan vote.
And again, no be wetin we suppose consider for voting.
Okay.
If I be that man now, I go talk about him characteristics, him morality, him knowledge, how he want take dey patriotic for his own citizens, you understand, for his own country I mean. Then again, wetin him fit acquire, wetin he want achieve for that country. Because they no fit get way wey be say election don already come close, I don't know wetin my own candidates want achieve for my country. If by now you don't know wetin your candidate want achieve for your country, that mean be say no be say you dey even select your candidate because say you wan select am. You just dey biased.
Bias.
Let me just put it like that. You just dey biased. Because they get people wey be say for school now, for students like us, they get people wey be say for if na leadership for mouth, they get am, but practically they no get am. They dey plenty. So now you go check, him get experience,